You can just go.
There, guys. So Liverpool have just defeated Brentford 2-0. And the key word I will take away from this was controlled or control. I think Liverpool controlled this game from start to finish. I think, obviously Brentford had that one shot where, Ali had to clear it off the line. But other than that, it was a controlled performance from Liverpool. It really, really was. As well, guys, I don't know if you saw, but obviously John W. Henry was in attendance today. So don't be surprised, especially with this being the first home game of the season and the transfer deadline day being on Friday, if we start seeing a lot more rumours regarding transfers coming out of this. If we don't, then that looks like Liverpool ain't doing that, guys. That's all I'm going to say. Everyone would have been in attendance today. Edwards, Hughes, everyone. They would have all been in the game today. So just keep an eye out. I got this from, Duncan Oldham. He told me this in the years we've been communicating to watch out for home games, especially during transfer windows. Watch the news that comes out. So, yeah, keep your eyes and ears open for what comes out over the next 24, 48 hours or so, I would say, in regards to the transfer window. Getting back to the game, I would say, again, control, display. I'm going to go a bit backwards here. I'm going to start off with a couple of negatives because everyone's going to start with the positives. A couple of negatives for you. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm not feeling this hype of Gravenberch being a number 6. He hasn't not performed. He's been good. Like he's all right. But when he came off as a sub then, and I had a quick look on social media to see, because it popped up, like I get notifications and that, and I was like, everyone was raving about his performance in the 6, and I was like, am I missing something? Here? Because I'm not seeing the same stuff. Like the key thing I took away from that game from Gravenberch was in the first half, Luis Diaz was through to break through on goal, and he didn't put enough power behind his long ball, and it didn't get to him. And that is the thing that I'm taking away from this game. Luis Diaz, I think, obviously scored the goal again. Come on, leap and bounce. I think he's done really well. One thing I would say about him is he needs to take a few more risks. Because I think when Gakpo came on, he showed that attacking emphasis from that left-hand side. There was a few times when Diaz cut in and I was like, take a shot, lad. And he didn't. And he kind of like passed it, keep hold of the ball. So I'm not too sure if that's something that they've been taught to do. But either way, Gakpo backed himself to be able to take them shots, and he did it. Other than that, what else was it? Oh, Darwin Núñez. I think he's going to come into a bit of stick after this game as well, because he didn't really do much when he came on. Jota showed a lot more, but as well, Jota had more minutes on the pitch. But there was a few occasions as well when Núñez looked to be asking for the ball or to be played through in a certain way, and the team didn't do it. Now, is that down again to the way that the team have been asked to play now, or is that down to the lack of trust they have in Darwin Núñez to be able to do anything in regards to that? We'll have to wait and see what happens there. I do think that, when Slot's had a bit more time with Núñez, we might see a better Núñez compared to what we have seen of him recently. But again, we'll have to just wait and see what happens with that, guys. But I think he might come in for a bit of stick to that. Bit of positives now. Salah, in this new system we're doing, seems to have got a new lease of life. 2 goals, 2 games. He's just playing out of his skin, really, guys. I really think that this could be Mo Salah's best season at Liverpool. Maybe not on a goal scoring front, where he got like 40-odd goals, whatever, in his first season. I don't think he'll reach them. But as an overall output, I think he'll have a really, really good season at Liverpool. And, it does look unfortunate this may be his last season. But go out on a high, lad. Do you know what I mean? Let's go and do as best we can. Dominic Szoboszlai, unsung hero for the first 2 games. My man of the match in the first game, and probably maybe this one also. I like players that give it their all, always running around, keeping the team ticking over. Very much like what Gini Wijnaldum did when he came to Liverpool into the midfield role. I think there was an occasion where he got booked in the first half, and there was another occasion also in the first half where he ran all the way the full length of the pitch, but nearly to interrupt a counter-attack from Brentford. So, yeah, Dominic Szoboszlai for me has come on leaps and bounds this year. Is that down to spending more time at Liverpool and feeling a bit more comfortable? Or is that the way they're being asked to play? We'll find out a bit more as the season goes on, guys. But that is my match reaction to this. Let me know down below, guys, what you think of this game. 6 points out of a possible 6. Can't argue with that. On to Man United next week, where let's see if Slot can make Ten Hag eat his words. Yeah. Let's wait and see, guys. Anyway, if you are new here, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, and leave me a comment down below. And I'll catch you in the next one.